Hello and welcome to Let's Get Acquainted with Hillary Gooden. And I want to say, uh, that this is the last month of the year, and we've been doing the theme of gratitude. And so we're going to continue on with that theme of gratitude today with my special guest coming in from South Africa. Hopefully, her connection will get better. So, at any rate, we will be talking about gratitude today. So my special guest today is Professor Dr. Ambassador Miss Mia, and so she's going to be coming in again, like I said, from South Africa. And just to give us a little time here, what I'm going to do is play a commercial, and on that commercial break, what I would like you to do is share this broadcast out, tag a friend, and then come on back in and let me know where you're coming in from. And we're going to go ahead and get that started. It's right here. And I'll see you on the other side. Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. Well, all right. Well, welcome back. And again, this is Let's Get Acquainted with Hillary Gooden. And I have a guest who is having a little bit of trouble connecting in from South Africa, Dr. Mia. So until she comes on, she's trying to pop in now. We're going to be talking about gratitude, finishing strong with gratitude. You need to be thankful. We can find something to be thankful for. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring my guest in. I can see her face there. Oh, there she is. Hi, Dr. Mia. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Sister Hillary?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to get this conversation started. We're talking about gratitude. And so,
Yes, yes.
yeah, and so we know that you're coming in from South Africa. I'm in the Chicagoland area. And again, as you come in, please let us know where you're coming in from so we can shout you out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Um, this the topic today, like I was saying, is finishing strong with gratitude. We had an incident that touched a lot of people here in America yesterday when we found that a young gentleman that used to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show that was a very likable guy committed suicide yesterday. And he was always, it was something that you wouldn't have expected just from the persona that he put on of being so happy and so satisfied with life. And then something so tragic happens. And it's happening not just, you know, in one place, it's happening a lot. And so this is something, even just, we want to encourage people and to try to enlighten people, empower people with our words of finishing strong, no matter what we're going through. Yeah, in the Bible it says that joy comes in the morning. If you can make it through that night season, you know. So what are your thoughts on that, Dr. Mia?
Firstly, let me greet everyone in the universal greeting of peace with blessings. And thank you so much, Sister Hilary, for the opportunity. Do bear with me though, because I am in the middle of some hectic weather here. So if it goes on and off in terms of connection, it's probably because of that. It is really sad. It is really, really very sad when we have to encounter such trauma. The
Mm,
after effect of something like that is not even something fathomable to anybody, let alone the family of the person or somebody who's been in touch with the person, because it leaves so many gaps of I didn't know why. And there's no answers. There's no
mm,
answers. And if there's one thing we know is that adversity is there. Adversity is always going to be there. Obstacles are always going to be there. We really need to try and push out there that adversity is a window of opportunity.
yes.
It is the opportunity for you to rebuild yourself, find yourself again, build your strength again, because our Creator is totally merciful. God is most merciful. He is most great. He does not give you a burden more than you can bear. Whatever your burden may be, it is because He's given it to you knowing that He knows you can get through it. All He wants you to do is walk towards Him to be able to get the answer you need. So,
Yes.
whatever be your face of adversity right now, just know that it is God working through you, through your difficulty, because He's chosen you. You're His slave. You're literally just working through whatever He wishes you to get through. And to the to the people who are surviving the person who did commit suicide, all we can do is pray for them and grant them strength. God grant them the strength to endure this, because
Yeah.
from dealing with people who go through this, dealing with people who deal with the aftermath and counseling them, I know firsthand it is not the easiest of spaces to be in, and it does
Mm,
not go away quickly. So all we
yeah.
can say to everybody who's experiencing this is please just embrace your pain and know that we are all in your in prayers with you. And if you need to cry, cry. If you need to ask, ask. Know that there will not be total answers for you just yet, but
Mm,
we can just keep prayer. We can just keep
yeah.
with prayer.
Exactly. Exactly. And and I just know that suicide is such a it's a number we don't hear that often, but when we do, it's just astronomical. Even if it's one or two people, but there are so many people taking that route because, then, like you said, adversity is the window to opportunity, and sometimes adversity seems like there's all the windows are closed, you know, and so that's why and even when you're in those down times when you can find something to be thankful for, something, even the smallest thing can help pull you through those times when it seemed like there's no hope, all hope is lost. And so that's why I was figuring that for this month, going into a new year, maybe this year didn't turn out the way you expected it or desired it to do. Maybe you didn't do your best, and you're figuring, oh my God, what am I going to do now? You still have the chance, it's not over, you know. And so I just want you to be encouraged out there, to be encouraged to know that joy comes in the morning. And just like Dr. Mia said, we all have some type of adversity that comes in our life. It comes to make us stronger. It comes to help build our character. If we didn't go through anything, how would we know that God can bless us? You know, how would we know how well we can do something if we didn't stick it out? You know, and so I know those moments myself, but we just want to admonish you with to be grateful, to be thankful, and the definition of gratitude is the quality of being thankful, the readiness to show appreciation for and in return to others, saying thank you to you. And so just having that on the ready on your lips to say thank you or I'm grateful can help your spirit in ways that you just can't even imagine. So one of the first things that I have here, Dr. Mia, is that we need to notice the good things. Just hearing that statement, what comes to mind?
The first thing that comes to mind when I hear that is that we don't ever take time to do that. We hardly ever, in the rat race of the lives that we live,
Yeah.
hardly ever take the time to even notice something that is good. But we take
Mhm.
so much of time to notice all of the bad.
Yeah.
We take so much of time to focus on what we don't have. We take so much of time to focus on what we need to still get, as
Hmm.
opposed to starting to take time to say, well, I do have this, so let me say thank you. I
Yes.
do have this little bit, let me say thank you. I am breathing, let me say thank you. I have my home I'm going to, let me say thank you and give grace for that.
Hmm.
So we don't ever say this is often enough. And the one reason I think it is because we get so engulfed in the life of today that we forget the beauty of today.
Yeah.
And the whole beauty of us talking about gratitude is the art of it, Sister Hillary.
Hmm.
That is, gratitude literally has an art in it. That's why we sometimes refer to it as the art of gratitude.
Yes.
Because if you are grateful, and I teach this to so many women that I counsel and have workshops to, etc. Please take the time on a daily basis before you retire and just think of two things. Two things, not going to take you 2 seconds. Two things that you can say thank you for your day. Whether it was
Hmm.
giving yourself something, whether it was that you did something for someone, whatever it may be, even if it is just thank you for the water I was able to drink today. Thank you for
Yeah.
the bath that I was able to take today. Thank you for small things. Thank you for the slipper that I'm wearing before bedtime. Thank you for the pajamas that I'm wearing now before I get to the smallest
Yeah.
of things
Yeah.
to say thank you.
Hmm.
Because in each of those pieces of gratitude you are giving to the universe, your universe is going to give you double time that gratitude when you
Yes.
rise the next.
Exactly. I
Correct? So
love it.
this is the art of it. And I just want to also say, Sister Hillary, please do not refer to me as Doctor. I'm your sister, so just call me Mary and it's fine.
Okay. Good. Thank you for that. See that? So yeah, one thing you said, the rat race. I hadn't heard that term in a while, but the rat race of life, and we all experience that. Where there are times where it seems like you just going, 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 like the little Energizer bunny. You wind them up, you put the batteries in, and he just go, 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 go until his battery runs down. And you can find when your battery runs down that you feel some kind of way that uh, sometimes people will feel um, like life isn't good to them. I've done all of these things and it's not what I expected. It's not what it should be at this point. And even in those times, you still have to notice the good things, you know, to be grateful. It always reminds me of the scripture in Philippians 4, where it talks about to think of those things that are lovely and pure and of a good report. Then it gets down to the last point, saying, if you can find any praise, think on that thing. Sometimes you might have to, like you were saying, look high and low for what did happen that was good today. Even the worst day, I don't believe even the worst day didn't have something good that happened. The thing is being present in our moments, right? When you get so bogged down with the bad and thinking about what's going to happen, even that didn't even happen yet. That time isn't even here. You're worrying about things that hasn't happened yet, time that you don't even have. And then you can miss things that are happening right now, presently. So when they talk about being mindful, they're just saying to be present in your moments, so you don't miss some of the good things that happen in your life, so that you can have something to be thankful for, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. And so our next point that we have here is to savor feelings of gratitude. And I really like that. Did it come up? Savor feelings of gratitude. And so what comes up to mind, Sister Mia?
To savor the feeling of gratitude, I really believe is key. It is the key for your inner success, because when you savor that moment of when you are feeling this gratitude, when you register what that feels like, each time something does become adverse for you, each time something does become difficult for you, I would say go back to that moment and that feeling when you're savoring that little bit of gratitude. That moment is going to be your push when the adversity hits you. Because if you relish in that moment and savor it, literally, it becomes your savior. Because then
Mm,
it keeps reminding you. It keeps reminding you that
yes,
there is still something to be grateful for. And that again boils down to why we refer to it as the art of gratitude. Because it
yes,
has these beautiful streaks that keeps coming forward. So when I'm saying, when you're saying to me, savor this gratitude or the moment, I'm saying let the savor, you actually making that become your savior, so to speak. So
mm.
relish in the moment. Be present in your moments, because it is your moments that become your glory. It
Yes,
is
I like
your
that.
cherishing of your moment of gratitude that actually makes you become better.
Yes,
When you remember these moments is when you actually dwell in the moment of gratitude. I mean, if you have to look at somebody who's grieving, somebody who's sad, somebody who's depressed, why does that keep coming back tenfold or a little bit worse than it's supposed to? It's because you keep dwelling on the same moment.
yes,
You grieve because you keep going back to that same moment of loss. You relive the loss continuously. So when you talk about savor the moment of gratitude, why not go back to that moment of gratitude and relive that moment as well? And remind yourself constantly, I do have stuff that I can say thank you for.
yes, absolutely. Um, yeah, I used to say enjoy all your moments, because when we think about it, life is like moment to moment to moment to moment to moment.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was, I've gotten to the place, when something small happens, and I'll say to God, I see you. Thank you. I acknowledge you. Thank you so much. Even the smallest things, and sometimes I get a little tickle. I don't care. Lord, I thank you. I want to acknowledge, because if you're doing these things, even these smallest of things, some of those big promises that you promised me, they're going to come to pass too. You have not forgotten me. You haven't lost track of me. You know I'm here, and that I exist, and that I love you, and I love your people. You know, and so we have to savor those, savor those times, especially if it looks like you got a lot of bad going on. Those good moments that come, relish it. Hold on to it. Make
yes,
make it count.
absolutely,
That's what I really
absolutely.
want to say. Make it count. And so then we're going to get down to number three. We had 3 points here. Number three is express gratitude. This is good too, because when we talk about expressing it, like I was just saying, expressing it to God and expressing gratitude to other people. Sometimes we're thankful, but we don't express it. And people need to hear that appreciation. It can
Yes,
carry somebody past the point of suicide, you know? It can help carry a person past that point of just being depressed. It can help bring hope and life and healing to a person, even to yourself when you receive it from others.
yes,
We don't want to just be receivers, but this is a time of the year when people are more mindful of being givers of gratitude, givers of being thankful, not just in the receiving mode. But we need to carry that on throughout the year, throughout every day, finding, like you said, find something every day that you can express gratitude. And when we talk about it, when I think about expressing it to God, but expressing it to other people as well. What comes to mind for you?
I think it's key for us to learn to express it to ourselves as well.
Yeah,
You gotta say thank you to you for being you every day,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you can't quite give off a cup that's empty. So you got to be grateful for you being you. You got to be grateful that God made you, because you are literally
Mhm.
God's gift unto yourself.
That's true.
Before you become the gift of somebody else's, like you're a gift, yes, as a mother, you're a gift, yes, as a spouse, you're a gift as a child, but you need to learn that you are first a gift unto yourself.
That's
And
true.
when God makes you the gift unto yourself and you realize that is my worth, my gosh, I am a gift, you give thanks for you first.
Yeah.
So you say, thank you, God, that I am me. And thank you for making me and creating me. So even when there are difficulties that you are going through, say to your creator, say to your God, say, thank you for this difficulty. You created me. So you created this difficulty for me. Now I leave it to you to guide me how to get through it.
Yes.
When you express yourself and your gratitude to Him first, the adversity somehow minimizes itself. It's
Yes.
not as big anymore.
Yes.
So if you visualize that you are this massive gift, Hillary, I am this gift. If you are a gift, if somebody gives you the most priceless something and you love it so much, what is the one thing you're going to do? You're going to nurture this gift and you're going to keep it so safe you wouldn't want anything to
Mhm.
go wrong with it, right? But
Yes.
if you are the gift and you know that you yourself are this gift, why not nurture you? Why not
Hmm.
treasure you? Why not look after you the way you would look after something somebody's given you? You yourself are a gift. So when you learn to express this gratitude, express it about you first. And automatically, everything else seems to start to feel less as a burden, because you
Yeah.
start to see things from the gift point of view. So
Yes.
expressing
Absolutely.
gratitude is key. It's expression. One of the therapy things that we do with people we know is to write. So that
Yes.
is why lots of us teach people, write down 2 things every day for something you're grateful for. It's your kind of expression. So express yourself. And some people in certain cultures are not able to voice themselves so well because they either grow up not being able to do it or whatever. So if you can't do that, then write it down.
Hmm.
Make that your means of expression, but
Yes.
express your gratitude in some way. And don't forget to thank those small people around you. If your child comes to run to give you a hug, don't brush it off because you're on your device. Put your
Yes.
device down and hug this child back. Moments are moments that you are creating that are treasure moments. They're going to go into
Hmm.
a treasure chest memory moments for that child as they're growing
Yes.
up. So we need to really learn to draw some barrier lines, put the device away and get some family time going. It's so important because you'll be amazed how your child will come to you and say, thank you so much. I needed that hug back. Was
Hmm.
kind of a bad day today in school. Or you just
Yeah.
never know. So just
Yeah.
expressing it can make the biggest difference.
Yeah. And you hear sometimes when people say, "Well, my parents weren't the huggy kind of, so I don't really do it." I'll hug people that were like hugging a board, their arms down to their side, and they just kind of like, "Oh, what's happening? What's happening?" I remember I wanted to just tell this when I first started on this job that I worked on, that I retired from. When I first started going there, I had just become a Christian, and maybe 7 days prior, and I was so full of. Only thing I knew for sure was that God loved me and He loved you too. That's what I told everybody everywhere. Anybody encountered me, I was like, "Hello!" I put my hand out and want to shake hands with them. And these people on this job were looking at me like, "Have you seen that new girl? Have you seen that new girl? What's wrong with her?" I would hear them over. I could hear them as I'm coming down the hall. I had to walk down this long hall to get to my office, and I would hear them say, "What's wrong with her?" But you know what happened as the days went on, and the Lord, He would have me to anoint my hands before I would leave work home. And I was like, God, I got to do it again.
Wow.
These people think I'm crazy, and I work at a mental health place. They think I need to be one of the patients. And after a while, Sister Mia, they began, if they missed me in the hall, they would come to my office to see if I was there yet to get that handshake. You
Now
know,
that there is God using you as a medium to create and express that gratitude and love that
yeah.
He wants,
Hmm.
that they never had. But now you were the medium, you were
Yes,
the instrument, and it worked. It
yes.
worked. We're still
And
doing it today, so God bless you.
yes, and that's what we're saying to all of you that are hearing this broadcast, wherever you are, whatever time you're hearing it, even on the replay, you can be that catalyst. You can be that one that's the bearer, the carrier of gratitude wherever you go, and to change the atmosphere, to change a heart, that will have hope, that will have love, that will have gratitude, that they can pass it on to somebody else, right? And so that's really what I wanted to talk about. And so, I'm so used to saying Dr. Mia, but Sister Mia, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do to help other people in the world where you are?
Well, there's so many different things that I do. My key passion is, of course, as a humanitarian, to make sure everyone around me is clothed, is fed, is taken care of. And I think that's kind of where I got the Global Goodwill Ambassadorship from. And that was throughout COVID when we went frontlining and we went to actually deal with people who had
Yes,
nothing at the time. But right now, there's even more situations that are coming up, especially here in South Africa. We have climate change that's affected us relatively badly. We've had two massive floods that have left people homeless, lost a lot of stuff. We had riots that made people lose businesses. And of course, that at a time like this now, where COVID had taken businesses away, is something that really cost people. So the biggest pandemic, more than anything else, people are facing right now is hunger. There's a pandemic of poverty. There's the pandemic of mental health issues. So my
mm,
give back and well, firstly, I give gratitude that I'm able to do what I do, and not just here, but across the globe, whether it's via webinar, whether it's via workshop. But the point is, you try and touch someone, because for me, Hillary, it's all about trying to make the difference to a person's life as opposed to
yeah,
trying to just say something, right?
yeah,
We need to create that impact, give the message across, and that message is not just for the moment. It must be a message that resonates with you, that you are able to implement in your life, that creates positive change for you, and of course, then creates positiveness around you. So it's not just about talking, it's about actually making the change.
I
Um,
agree.
and remember, to give back gratitude is not in terms is not just monetary. People are not just seeking money right now, as much as people need it. They're
Hmm.
just seeking somebody to be there. They're just seeking understanding. They're
Yeah,
seeking peace. They're
yeah,
seeking unity. That darkness that is across this world is really
hmm,
needing more light, and that light
yeah,
comes from each person. Because we're so engulfed again in this rat race of life, because we're so engulfed in the darkness that has come over the world, we're forgetting that we are the light in the world.
yes,
So, part of my work that I'm trying to do is inculcate, especially in our children and in our women, that we are the light bearers. We are.
hmm,
You are a light bearer. I am a light bearer. We are light bearers, and we have
yeah,
got to be able to keep that torch on, regardless of what comes our way. So there are many different ways. I mean, if you know you have a loaf of bread in your home, and you know that your neighbors just lost their job and they got two kids in their home that need feeding, is it
yeah,
really going to hurt you to have to share 4 to 5 slices of your loaf of bread with your neighbor?
yeah,
So I'm saying, as much as we all want to wait for governments to give us handouts, as much as we're looking for NGOs to help communities, I'm saying let us start doing the humanitarian bits, each one of us in our own little way. First,
yes,
give thanks that we are able to, and then give thanks that we can give to someone. Their prayer alone is their gratitude to you, and you will get
yeah,
blessed tenfold for that. So it's a circle of gratitude.
absolutely. I love all of what you're doing. And I did hear recently, I saw one of the people that I'm connected to on Facebook sent a post saying that she was safe in South Africa. And I was like, man, what is going on? So there was another flood, evidently.
Yes.
recently.
It
Yeah,
was recent. And then 2 weeks later, we had a tremor, which was a kind of a 5 point something earthquake, and another one the exact, the next day in the morning.
yeah,
So people were a little bit ruffled here. So climate change is affecting us quite rapidly.
mm,
And we need to start to take measures to put in place what can we do to try and make sure it doesn't affect us any worse than we've been affected by so many things.
yeah,
And I think it all starts with prayer. It starts with mental health and your stamina, and then it starts with
yes,
you taking action as
yes,
to what I can do, what I can't do. Try to learn about these things.
yes, absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for coming on. I thank you for always sharing your wisdom and all your golden nuggets, platinum nuggets. It's so lovely, and I appreciate you. So,
Thank you.
if someone wanted to get in touch with you, do you have some way that you would like for them to connect with you, or are you on LinkedIn, or how would they connect?
Yes, I am on LinkedIn. That is the number one, but you're welcome to also check the website out. And on the website, there is a little link there that you can connect with me via your email. It'll come straight through to me via the link. So the
So, what is
website is
your what is your link so I can type it in and put it up
so
on the
it's
screen?
www
Mm-hmm.
dot the M.E.A company, M.E.A company, one word,
Okay.
but co.za,
Dot
co.za.
dot and then the ZA, the
Yes.
letter ZA. Okay, ZA. I hope this is right. Okay, so this is www www.meacompany.co.za.
So it's www.the.M.E.A company, all one word.
Oh, the Mia.
Yeah,
Okay, folks, let me put this in. I want to make sure that it's right. The Mia
no problem.
Company. Did I get the end part right?
That's it.
.co.za.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Okay, good. The Mia Company. If you would like to connect with her, if you would like to find out what can you do to help her in what she's doing, this is the link www.themeacompany.co.za. All right. Well, as a final nugget, what would you like to leave as your final nugget for the people based on our conversation today about gratitude?
Well, I think everyone who's listening to us, either today or tomorrow, whenever it is that you're going to be listening to us, please remember that you are a gift unto yourself before anything else. And as a gift unto yourself, you are someone who is worthy, you are loved, and you are the best form and tool to be able to express gratitude, to be able to build up gratitude within yourself, and to give thanks. Give thanks for being who you are, and then give thanks for everything else around you. And remember, every adversity is a window of opportunity for you to grow yourself, strengthen yourself, and get through it with flying colors, because you can. You are God's medium. So every form of discomfort you feel is actually God working through you, because He knows the outcome before you do. He knows you can get through it. Give thanks as I give thanks. I give thanks to Hillary. I give thanks to God for her. I appreciate each one of you who is watching us, and I pray that something we have said in today's entire episode is going to resonate with someone to make that positive impact and change your life or change your mindset. Be mindful and be in your present moment, because you are the present, you are the gift. Remember this and stay true to being who you have to be. Stay true to your creator and stay true to your purpose. Thank you so much, Hillary. I really, really had the pleasure of being with you. I always love talking with you. And yes, we look forward to a better 2023 for everyone across the globe. Let us keep spreading more light and healing.
Yes, finish strong with gratitude. No matter what has happened in this year, 2022, one thing we all know, you cannot change the past. You can make a difference right now, because even the future is not promised. So we make a difference right now. Now, what I had one coach said, now, the acronym, no opportunity wasted. Waste no opportunities to be grateful, to be thankful, to help encourage somebody else with that light and love that's in you. And moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, be the light. When you walk forward in your life, you, as the light, in the light, you're pushing back darkness. You're pushing back darkness. And so as you push back darkness, it also helps to push back darkness for those that are like right around you as well in your life. And so I just want to say that to you. And for those that are looking for ways that you can connect for some help, some support, accountability, I believe my information is scrolling across the bottom, and where you can connect with me. I am your Vibrant Life promoter. I promote vibrant life. I have been vibrant life by activating your lymphatic system and stressing less. And sometimes that's not always as easy as said, as done. So if you need support, you need accountability for that, you can reach out to me at bit.ly/speak with Hillary for a free clarity call so we can find out are we a good fit to help you on that journey. Again, we want you to finish strong with gratitude. And we say happy holidays to all of you that are listening. And just be sure to pass on what's in you that's good to somebody else, because we all need each other. So have a great evening or morning, afternoon. I'm here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, except for every third Thursday. I'm here for my international guests at 11 o'clock a.m., 12 p.m. Thank you again, Dr. Mia, for being here from South Africa. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much, Hillary. Love you to bits. God
All right.
bless.
Good night, everyone.